Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in a big brown shoe, 'cause it's turkey to eat so good.
This is the way of the dork.
Welcome everybody to episode 70 of the Four Dorksmen podcast. I'm Nate, aka Angry Nate.
I'm the 42nd guy in line, so I'm before Clint.
I'm Collector Clint.
And I'm number 44. Woo!
We're gonna have to have Clint explain that reference, but I'm gonna quickly run through the housekeeping stuff first. Make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram at _Dorksmen. You can always email us at dorksmen@gmail.com. You'll get a nice robot response now. If you enjoy playing robot. If you enjoy playing bingo, make sure you're playing bingo at dorksmenbingo.com. And as always, shout out to Andrew for creating that for us.
Shout out, Given!
Ryan's on one today. Ryan's fired up. I like it. Yeah, so thanks Andrew for building that for us, and of course Larry from the STS guys, Totally Rad Movie Pod, for doing the redirect and make it nice and easy for everyone to remember where dorksmanbingo.com is. Clint, explain to us what this number thing is.
Sure. So I got a COVID test today. Don't worry, everything's fine.
As you rub your nose profusely.
I know, right?
He's been coughing for like the last hour.
This is because cocaine's hell of a drug, not because of COVID. Anyway, I was number 41 in my car in line, and they somehow, out of the 6 cars in the parking lot at a time, got to number 52 before they realized that number 41 hadn't been helped yet. So 42 and 44, as Joey and Ryan mentioned, were well on their way long before I was. I was a little steamed about it.
Hey, anyway. Math is hard, man. Ask Nate. Math is hard.
It's true. I would have went right to like triple digits from like 40. I'd be like, all right, we're going to 101. Where's
negative 72? I can't find it.
As long as it adds up to 21 in 3 cards, that's fine.
There.
Exactly.
Like you lived in Vegas. Anyway.
That's all you need to know. But glad everything worked out, Clint, that you got your test done.
Yay.
Yay.
Super excited to get something stuck up my nose. It was a grand old time.
I know that they're doing the
spit
wish
test
for,
now, pal. Watch what you
is,
wish for. It can happen.
Right.
Which is better, but yeah, I don't. That's why I'm gonna stay home. I don't want a Q-tip shoved in my nose. I really don't. Like, it's just not on my list of things to do. And
nope, not on my list either.
Ryan.
Hey, he'll be back. Let's keep going.
We don't need him for anything.
We don't need him for anything. He's probably still recording right now.
Yeah, he probably just set to record before we left.
We'll just keep talking. He'll probably want to leave this in.
We'll just assume that it's still recording, and we'll just power through.
Yeah. We'll just keep talking.
So Nate, why don't you do it? Do us the honor
of talking.
Keep us going. Let's keep moving.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's jump into Ask the Dorksman questions. We've got 2 kind of pretty good themed questions this week. Kind of on topic. We'll see if anyone chooses our topic today. Oh, he's back.
I could still hear you guys. The camera just.
See, I told you he was fine.
Yeah, he was fine. Yeah.
So carry on.
He's alive.
The first question this week comes from our good friend Steph, _Steffel. What is your favorite holiday? Your birthday doesn't count.
Arbor Day.
What the hell is that?
Well, he's a tree. Come on now. He knows.
Come on, man. Jeez.
Makes sense.
I thought you were my brother, and you don't even know why Arbor Day is my favorite.
I don't know
holiday.
what the hell Arbor Day is.
Do you know
Canucks?
Right. It's Tree Day. Okay.
Is it Tree Day?
It's a tree holiday.
I'm gonna Google it.
Oh.
It's a tree holiday. You don't have to Google anything.
It is actually a tree holiday.
Do you think I was lying?
I did.
I want to see you guys fight about this.
That was about the extent of our fight that you just witnessed.
You plant, care, and climb trees.
Anyway.
Wow.
All right, Arbor Day for Joey. That works.
Yes.
I mean, it's appropriate. It's on brand. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't appropriate.
So,
but anyway.
Second place, Christmas. But I feel like it's everybody's default answer, though, or a lot of people's.
I think for that, it's because of the time of year. It's the end of the year. People are off work. You know, you get to see family you don't get to usually see necessarily. Anyway, that's not my answer. My answer is actually Thanksgiving. So I'm excited about this weekend or this week. Well, I would be if we were in normal circumstances, I should say. But Thanksgiving to me is actually awesome Christmas, because the only real difference between Christmas and Thanksgiving, in my view, is the presents. The presents adds on pressure, it makes you spend money. Like, I'm okay having Chris. By the way, anybody ever comes up to me and says, "Let's not do Christmas presents," I say, "Okay." Like, I don't care who it is. I wish my wife would say it to me, because I don't want to. Because I, you know, there's the pressure, there's the money, there's everything else about it. But that's what I love about Thanksgiving. There's food, and it's good food, regardless of what you do. There's, you know, football on. You get to see friends and family. You're usually off work. There's just so many good things about it that make it so enjoyable without any real bad things. Now, the worst thing here for us here in the States for Thanksgiving is it on Thursday, you know, and then we're thankful for everything. And the next day we go beat the crap out of each other to save $7.95 on something.
Yes, Black Friday.
Yes, but you know, I wish it was on a Friday and could actually give you an extended weekend. That would make it a little better. But you know, I blame the pilgrims that couldn't come here one day later. But whatever.
I blame the pilgrims. I'm gonna write that one down too. I blame the pilgrims.
Clint blames the pilgrims.
So far we have potential titles. It's a tree holiday or I blame the pilgrims.
And we haven't even gotten through the first Ask
And we
Dorks
are at
question.
6 minutes recording about. So there you go. Sorry, Clint, I cut you off.
You're done. I think you have us done, so you're all good.
Wait,
Your
you're
turn.
saying I'm done or you're done? Because you said
Well,
you're
you're probably done too, because I was such a great
You're done,
answer, but it's
sir.
your turn.
You're done.
I'm kind of inclined to say Christmas, opposite to what Clint said. Thanksgiving for my family, we normally just kind of spend it in, I don't know a better word to say it, but silos within our family, and we kind of just do our own thing. It was always at Christmas time, not in the recent past, mind you, but more when I was a kid, that we would get together at my auntie's house. We would play games. We would play hot potato. We spoke about this on the pre-party about like grab bags and people bringing toilet paper, so you knew which one you wanted the gun for. But it was always Christmas time that we had the whole family around. Thanksgiving, not so much. So I'm kind of inclined to say that. But in the last couple years, now that I'm an adult, I look forward to Thanksgiving because I take Black Friday off. I thankfully get it off this year as a holiday for work, so I don't even have to take the day off. And I'm looking forward to the sales because there are a lot of electronic things I want to buy. So there you
Nerd.
go. Yes. Nate?
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day is not a holiday.
What do you mean
Should
it's not
be.
a holiday?
Should be.
It is a holiday.
I've been lied to all this time by British television.
British.
Well, it's not British. It's Canadian, isn't it?
It's Canadian, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
British.
I thought Boxing Day was originally a British holiday.
Was it?
It's not
I don't
now.
know.
It's Arbor Day.
You thought I was lying to you. I'm
I-
still ticked off about that.
It
Like you
is
just-
the Commonwealth nations observe Boxing Day.
Can you explain to our listeners at home and maybe me what the Commonwealth nations are?
The Commonwealth of Nations is a voluntary association of 54 sovereign states. Nearly all of them are former British colonies or dependencies of these colonies.
Kind of.
No.
Kind of.
I would
Places
side with
such
you.
as-
You had validity in your comment there, Joey. So
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Started off
Places
that way.
such as Australia, Belize, Botswana, Cameroon, Canada, Cyprus, Fiji, India, Jamaica.
It's a bigger holiday than I thought.
And
Yeah.
Zimbabwe.
More people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just listing some like notable places like
But is
Singapore.
England? But is England in there? Because I feel like now it might be, and I might be wrong.
Um,
Or the British Isles, or Great Britain, United Kingdom.
Wales.
United Kingdom is there.
Okay. All right. So Joey, I owe you an apology. I was wrong.
I do not accept.
No, I still tried.
No, I accept your apology, mustache man. I accept it.
Hey, forget your couch.
Hey, Clint. I must ask you a question.
No, I'm a.
Boo.
So, what is your favorite holiday? Canuck?
It's gotta be Christmas, just because
He's like Stanley Cup Finals.
yeah. Anytime the
Hockey day.
Canucks make the playoffs, it's a
I'm sorry, I
Poutine
interrupted
day.
you.
holiday.
What is it? Poutine. Oh, that'd be my favorite holiday
Ooh,
too.
poutine
What
day.
is yours though, Nate? I'm
sure
sorry,
that
I won't
exists.
interrupt you this time.
Christmas.
Christmas.
You can see I'm wearing my ugly Christmas sweater already.
Did you guys
Merry
get the tree up
flippin'
today?
Christmas.
I
We're
saw
doing
you
it
talk-
tonight after
doing
we
it tonight.
record.
Ours went up
Um,
yesterday.
oh, we're so behind. I quit.
Well, I had to utilize McGuire while he was here for the first half of his Thanksgiving break to get up in our attic. So we have that
Put
excuse.
this mask on and go up to the attic and get all our stuff down.
No, I actually go up
Um,
there because this new house has got some very questionable attic stairs. So if anybody's going to die, it'll be me having to go up and down. He's still got a lot of life to live.
Protect the future.
Yes, exactly. My name must go on.
Protect the sapling.
Jeez.
Writing that one down
but-
too. That was funny.
I think that's all Ryan does during our podcast now. Is he just thinks
writes
of
down
ideas for the
titles.
I like that you're so modest about it, Ryan. That's funny. I'm gonna write my own thing down.
all he's keyed in on is title.
Hey, you guys laughed, and at least you guys think I'm funny, because you know my stance with my wife. She's like, "Yeah, honey, you're
Yeah.
not funny."
Well,
We're
let's
just
not
being
go too
nice.
far.
Yeah, we're just being nice.
Let's not get carried away. We're just
not get carried away here.
in that holiday spirit now.
Yeah, right.
But
La, la.
Christmas feels like a default answer, like you guys were saying, but it's just one of those things for me that whenever any holiday for us when I was growing up would always be celebrated with extended family. So I'd always see my cousins, always see everybody, and like we get together for dinner and whatnot. But with Christmas, it's like we do that, but we also have things just for my family, which is something that I always liked. Was the other stuff is cool, but then I can actually have Christmas with like my parents, with my wife, like and her family. Like it's just we have our own thing as well as the bigger thing. So you get to celebrate a few times, and you get food enough for like weeks and weeks and weeks with leftovers. So it's nice. No, it's definitely a big reason why I enjoy it the most. Steph, Clint's probably digging through Twitter.
Yep.
Looking for your question. So,
Already got it.
what is your favorite holiday? Oh, he's already on top of it. Next question comes from our good friend Jessica. Twitter is babylight83, and her question is, what's one meal you cannot live without? And hers is enchiladas and Spanish rice because she's Mexican American, which sounds incredible right now. I would love some Mexican food.
Enchilada sounds good.
For anybody that didn't tune into the Dorksman pre-party today, which happened Sunday at 3:30 Pacific time, twitch.tv/the_Dorksman, we basically talked about food the whole half hour.
It's true. We did. It was
Not a bad topic.
Yep.
No, but it makes it hard to go ahead and record a podcast right afterwards when you're hungry. So
Well, look forward
Regardless-
to dinner. You're eating dinner right after we get off, pretty much.
that's
right?
true.
Weekly,
I mean,
so.
but yeah, Nate, and unlike Nate, who's eating during the pre-party. But I digress. Joey, what is your answer, sir?
So she didn't say your favorite meal. She said a meal you couldn't live without.
Right.
Mhm.
I guess that's open for interpretation, to whatever
Yeah.
way you want to
Yeah,
coin that
yeah.
on your side.
I would probably have to say the
Water.
thing, like-
Trees need water.
Yes, if
Miracle Row.
if somebody said, okay, this is a meal you'll never be able to have again for the rest of your life, what would I be most upset about? I guess it would just probably have to be just a burger. Like I just love a good burger, and just every now and then just get a craving for one. And I think that's probably what I'd be most upset about if I could never have burgers again.
It's a good one. It's a really good one. I'm gonna go. So originally, when this question was asked, I originally thought like a steak. Like I don't have steak often, but I love it. I look forward to it. It's something you kind of plan ahead of time when it works out. But in the context of the question, you can't live without, because I have that so sparingly that I don't think it would be something I would die if I didn't get. But pizza would. I love pizza so much. Cold pizza, hot pizza, different types of pizza, all without pineapple. All sounds good to me. So I'm gonna go
You're
with
wrong
pizza.
there on the second part.
Yeah. Wrong.
Pizza's my answer because I'm a white stoner apparently. So
Oh, you said
There's
it,
no
not
apparent
me.
about it. There's no apparent about it. We're looking at you right now.
yeah, right.
Wow.
Right, Ryan.
For me, if I was to go the route of Joey and think, okay, what is the one thing I would want to have if I was gonna die tomorrow, kind of thing, in a sense. I still haven't had it this year. Is prime rib. I was looking forward to having that for my birthday. That didn't happen. We were gonna try to go to the restaurant that has really good prime rib out here for our anniversary. They were closed on our anniversary, so that didn't work. I mean, don't get me wrong. We had really great steak at Roots Chris. It's never a bad time when we go there, but it's not prime rib. So I would say that if I was going and answering the way that Clint did, I would say ramen because I love
Fair.
ramen.
Yeah.
I can go without eating rice, and as an Asian American, it's weird because it's our, that's our primary starch.
Staple. Yeah.
But yeah, ramen. That's mine.
It's a good choice. Very good choice.
Beat that, Nate. Beat that.
I think for me, I would have to say the first thing that came to mind was probably sushi. Just because there's so much. Like I love seafood. I love all types of sushi. And it's just there's so much variety there that if it was like, nope, you can't have it ever again, I'd be like, no, that's not happening. I would
Nah.
rather give up something else before sushi. Like I could
Nah.
list a few things I would give up first before sushi. Right off the top of my head.
Like what? What's the first thing?
I could controversial, but I could give up pizza.
Teach their own. I won't
Fight.
for that. Nope.
Fight.
Nope.
But it's just, I mean, I feel like I've eaten enough pizza to last me
That's
more
not a
than a
thing.
lifetime.
Eating enough pizza is not a
I've
thing.
eaten enough pizza
Yeah,
forever.
that's. I agree with Clint. That's not an accurate statement. I've had enough pizza. Never.
That's like
such
saying I
thing.
had enough oxygen. Thanks.
Pass. Don't need no more.
I think it was mostly. I think I arrived at this conclusion because yesterday I had Pizza Hut for the first time in like a very long time,
Ooh,
That'll-
I'm sorry to
yeah.
hear
Oh,
that.
and
sorry.
like it's like that first few bites of Pizza Hut is like, oh man, this is so good, and then like by the time you get to the crust, it's like, God, I made a terrible mistake. I never want to eat this again. But I have like a large pizza that I
Right.
ordered, and it's like, and breadsticks, and it's like, okay, I'll eat this.
I worked at Pizza Hut for 3 years, so I
Yeah.
get it.
I think
Yeah.
Sully
It's
would
just-
agree
it's
with you
just so
100%
oily.
too, Nate.
It's
Because
so greasy.
like
yeah.
every Friday, obviously he has pizza, right? On Fridays.
Yeah.
And he's talked about this several times on his streams, and they ask him, what kind of pizza are you having? He's like, not Pizza Hut. So I know he's probably with you there. And that was probably a ding
Yeah.
on the bell since we mentioned Sully.
Sorry, I was.
Yeah. I would
Nice.
much prefer some good brick oven pizza from a restaurant over any,
For sure.
obviously, takeout
Chain
or even like a
places, yeah.
chain, even like a chain restaurant. That may serve pizza. Like the one-off places are always the best.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Definitely.
What
Cool.
kind of
There's even
pizza would
good-
you folks prefer?
Before you say that, there's even good gluten-free pizza. Believe it or not.
Cauliflower
Not-
crust is a pretty good option. I've had some.
No,
It's actually
stop.
It's no, it
No.
doesn't fill the void. It's not. It's not the thing.
It's not
but
bad,
it's not
though.
bad.
Yeah, it's not
Blasphemy.
bad.
Right.
I had some unknowingly, and I'm like, my friend kept asking me, how you like the pizza? I'm like, it's good. Why? Shut up. Let me eat the pizza. And he's like, it's cauliflower crust. I'm like, hey, you tricked me, you asshole, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
Taste,
You're like,
taste the pizza. Taste
And then
the
you
pizza.
stabbed him.
Yeah.
And you stabbed him in the neck.
Yes.
if-
He said, "Get
I
me
was
some
going to
real
ask, if you guys
pizza."
had a choice of like crust, would you have pan, thin, Chicago
Pan.
deep dish?
Joe Chicago deep dish. Yes.
deep dish. Yep, it's a deep dish for me. Especially we have a place out here called Bojo's, and they make what's called mountain pies, and you order them by the pound, and they have right,
Wow.
and they have honey wheat crusts that are just so thick, and then you're like, here, have some honey with it, because they're so thick, and you pour it on there. It's
Oh, man, I went to a
fantastic.
pizza place on one of our school trips to Washington D.C. when I was in high school, and they were famous for their Chicago deep dish, and they made theirs with like beer or something. I don't know.
Ooh.
Maybe Clint's been to a place that's done this before, because I've never seen one since. But they mixed beer into the dough somehow, and it was
Mhm.
Probably helps it
absolutely
to
delicious.
rise, right? I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's bread or beer's kind of liquid bread if you think about it. So
I think like with the Chicago deep dish, is like traditions. Like it's like a pie. Like it's an actually like more like a pie than a
Right.
pizza.
It's a
right? Like,
pizza
it's-
pie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah,
that sounds amazing. I want legit. I've never had like actual Chicago deep dish. So
Neither have I.
pretty good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Not gonna lie
Yeah.
to you.
Like I want to go to Chicago to have like the best deep dish
Proper.
pizza
And a hot dog.
there. Just like I want to go to Philly to have a Philly
have
cheesesteak.
a cheesesteak. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say this: after visiting New York last year, having pizza anywhere else is kind of like subpar.
Mm,
Like
Mhm.
everywhere we went in Manhattan when we were on the
Mhm.
island, I'm like, this is way better than anything I've had back home.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know?
Well, it's different there though. So the sauce in New York style is sweeter. So I mean, that's the cool thing about pizza. I love this is all talking about pizza now. Is that it's so different. You can do it so many different ways with different toppings. I mean, there's pizzas out here that have like ranch dressing on instead are pretty good. You know, I like getting the buffalo chicken pizza from Mod Pizza when I get that to kind of go. So that's why I love pizza. There's so many different things you can do with it. Like a burger, you can do a few things, but a steak, you don't want to do too much because the steak's good by itself. So that's why pizza, you can switch it up and do it as you feel like.
That's what she said.
Ah, yes, it is.
Anyways, thank you. Thank you, Jess, for the question. I saw Clint already hit you up on Twitter for it, for your answer. So thank you again.
She already
for the
gave us her
question,
answer.
please.
It's
Oh, she
the,
did give an answer as well?
enchiladas and rice.
You read it.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
literally read
I
what her
read the
answer
answer.
was.
Not only is math hard, but reading's hard too, Nate.
Yes, and
Reading-
remembering.
and remembering things are difficult. It's terrible.
Cognitive
terrible.
abilities are difficult.
Terrible. Ryan's showing us the time. It's been 20 minutes and we've just been talking about
I thought it
food
said
again.
2 hours. I was like, good Lord.
I know we like
Lord,
pizza and all,
here
but
for a
damn.
long time. So this week, Canadian Thanksgiving's already passed, so I have nothing to say today. But just
Do you ever?
Shut up, Nate.
American Thanksgiving is coming up, so we want to do a episode on just things we're thankful for, just Thanksgiving in general. So yeah, we're gonna jump into it. But my first thing that I want to know from you guys is every American Thanksgiving thing that I know of is all I learned from like sitcoms and movies and like Hallmark movies. So it's always like, they're sitting around a giant table. There's always the kids' table. There's always like all the crazy decorations and giant turkey, and everyone holds hands and says grace. Like, does that actually happen? Like, is what I want to know. Like, have you guys ever done anything similar to like a Hallmark Thanksgiving?
Yep,
Yep.
Nope.
Right?
sure have.
See, I had a feeling.
I was
Ryan-
gonna say this
Yeah.
is probably gonna be a very culturally inspired answer here, and
right.
not only culturally, but like from state to state, because even though there's a
Mhm.
lot of Asian population here in Hawaii, it's like a whole big mesh of everybody's different culture. So I'm Japanese by ancestry, but we have a lot of things that happen from Chinese and Hawaiian and different Polynesian races that are all just kind of intertwined in what it is to be a Hawaii native. So I mean, I'm over talking here. So Joey, you can go first.
Yeah, so the only thing that like you see on TV sometimes that I think is a little bit different is like how put on it is, like as far as like people dressed up and like, oh, everything's like the table's just set out perfectly and all that stuff. That's probably the part that I would say, and I'm sure there are people out there that do Thanksgiving like that, but we don't. But like all the other stuff is still the same. Like there's like a kids table usually, and there's just all the fixing, so to speak, to go along with the turkey and all that kind of stuff. And, like when I was at my mom's family years and years ago, before my grandmother passed away, we did the whole, everybody goes out in the yard, plays tackle football type thing. And then, you wait for the game to come on for the day. And, you sit around the TV and watch that, and people fall asleep because they ate too much and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, very, 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 I guess, accurate in the depiction from what you described from seeing it on TV and movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you're right. The pageantry, the same for me. The pageantry isn't there, but the basic ingredients, the food, the kids' table, football, like I said, all that's still in there for sure. At least depending on how you do it. Mine's changed over the years due to family members moving or changing or whatever the case is. So, but at the same time, it's actually a pretty good depiction. Is that not how it is in Canada?
Well, like Ryan said, like for me, growing up, going to the Thanksgiving dinner was like we'd have like a huge amount of family, like all my extended family and whatnot. We'd obviously have like turkey. We'd always have it at one of my cousin's house, and like it would be the living room table would just turn into like a big buffet style table with like turkey and everything. And then the kids wouldn't have a kids table. We just go to the basement. Like we just grab a big plate and we just go into the basement and we just watch TV and eat.
Sweet.
But yeah, it'd be like literally no decorations, no pageantry, like Joey was saying, nothing like that. And I think the thing that was just the funniest thing to me, and to me it was always very normal growing up with these types of events, was we'd have the traditional, we'd have like ham, we'd have turkey, we'd have stuffing, mashed potatoes, we'd have pumpkin pie, we'd have all the Western things, and then we'd have the Asian dishes. We'd have fried rice, we'd have noodles, we'd have sweet and sour pork. Like
I love that.
Just double up. It would be like the most ridiculous amount of food. And then like after the turkey's done, My mom, she used to take like the turkey bones and they should make like turkey
Juk.
congee. Yeah, you make congee with it. We'd have sandwiches like so, which is it would literally like last us like weeks and weeks after.
Yep.
And yeah, so there's just so much food. That's just all I remember growing up was just eating and eating and eating.
Mm-hmm. I'll kind of tie off of that, and I'll say, yep, probably the one and the same for us out here. You have all your traditional Western dishes. I won't repeat them since Nate went over that, but a lot of different, like inspired foods from all the different ethnic backgrounds that we have here in Hawaii, right? So, like for example, I don't know if it's a big thing for you folks up in Canada with your Chinese cuisine, Nate, but like out here in Hawaii, chow fun and chow mein are usually the primary Chinese noodles that we eat. I
Mm.
know on the mainland it's more lo mein, from what I've heard, depending where you
Mm.
are. But anyway, we would have like chow fun, we would have char siu, sweet sour pork in some cases, chicken katsu, which is like for anybody that doesn't know, it's a chicken cutlet and then they deep fry it basically, and you
The
chop it up.
best.
Really good. We would have macaroni salad because that's a staple out here in Hawaii. If you have, I've spoken about this before, but like plate lunch. I don't know
Mhm.
why they do it. It's in a pie container. It's just what we do out here. But it's usually 1 scoop of rice or 2 scoops of rice, your meal, and a scoop of macaroni salad. We'd have macaroni salad, potato salad, lots of different things. I can probably go down the list for on and on and on. But yeah, a lot of different things. For us in specific, though, for my family, we used to always spend Thanksgiving here at my grandma's house, so in front of where I live now, and it was very small. It would be my grandparents, my family, so my mom, my dad, me, my 2 sisters, my cousins, and let's see, there would be 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and just basically my mom's siblings. And then on Christmas time, we would go to my dad's side of the family, which is a lot larger.
Yeah, see,
And we would all just kind of sit on the floor, watch TV. We wouldn't
Mm.
have any of the traditional decorations or anything like that. It was just an opportunity for my mom's side of the family to get together. That was it.
see, I've had Thanksgiving dinners that I've been to where it's just like small, intimate, like less than 10 people. And then I've also been to ones where it was, I don't know, probably 50, 60, 70 people
Mm-hmm.
there. And it's, it's quite a lot more enjoyable the more people that are there, because I think you get more of what you see probably on TV, which I'm sure y'all probably had the same thing with your Canadian Thanksgiving, but it's just always like the more family there is, the better, because you get to see people that may be the only time in the year that you get to see them, is on Thanksgiving, and that seems to be the one. And I don't know how it is for y'all's family. It's changed a little bit over the years, but it always seemed like Thanksgiving was the one where everybody made plans to get together on that day, whereas
Mhm.
Christmas, it was usually difficult to get everybody together on Christmas Day. Like eventually, like my side of the family and then now my wife's side of the family will pick like some other random day, like the weekend before Christmas or something like that, to get to. And it got to that point with Thanksgiving now too. Like we had family Thanksgiving today. Like that's where I was for lunch today, which was a totally different experience as well, with everybody at separate tables and people walking around with masks, and
Yeah.
me like the I guess like third cousins or something like that. They sat down at our family table and I watched the whole time. I'm like, I swear if this kid's here past 14 minutes and 59 seconds, I'm going to just punt him halfway across the room. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just, it was already getting different. And then this year was definitely way different and way weird, with just kind of the way things were set up. But I definitely miss the bigger, larger family gatherings, because those were always the best for me. I don't know how it is with y'all as far as if you prefer the smaller or the larger get-togethers.
Yeah, they each have their pros and cons, in my opinion.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
So Nate, let me ask you this. So from a Canadian standpoint, being that you guys are different for Thanksgiving than we are, would you have more of a get together for Christmas or Thanksgiving? Because I mean, obviously for me, I said Christmas was a larger get together, but I'm starting to get the feeling, and listening to the other two, and also from what I see on TV for the quote unquote traditional Thanksgiving as an American, that it's more on the opposite. And I don't know if it's a cultural thing for us just being here in Hawaii, if it's like all mashed together with like the Asian population and all the different ethnic backgrounds we have here. But to me, it's more the opposite. Christmas is more important, and then the big thing for Asian populations, especially for New Year's, and I'm sorry I'm skipping here, but I'm just talking about like party sizes, is New Year's. New Year's is always like the crazy celebration in Asian culture.
So you're talking about
Mhm.
like legit New Year's, or you talking about like Chinese New Year?
They're both legit.
Both. No, I mean,
You know what
that-
I mean.
No, but that's
I
a
mean,
valid
like-
question, though. Yeah.
I didn't mean to be insulting when I came off like that.
No,
I
and
meant,
you.
I meant
They
like
were laughing. I
New
was like, I
Year's
understand what you're
Day,
saying.
or because
I get what you
I
mean,
know
but
what you're
like,
saying too. It's
and,
just-
it did come off bad. I apologize.
It
Because like
didn't. You're fine.
kind of like with Nate, like my only experience with Chinese New Year celebration has been, what I've seen on, TV and movies before. And it always just seems like just really cool, like a really, awesome celebration and all that kind of stuff. But I just wonder just kind of what, like, Nate asked us if that's, legit how, and I know Ryan's a little different, he's more Japanese heritage, but Nate's got the Chinese heritage. I'm wondering if Chinese New Year's is, like you asked us, if it's what we see on TV, or if it's like, for you at least, if it's not quite,
Mhm.
Done up that much.
Yeah, for me, it's always been like Thanksgiving and Christmas have always kind of been the same. Like it's always just been like my cousins, my aunts, uncles, all mostly on my mom's side, because all my dad's side is they're all over the world. Like I got like my dad's family is kind of spread out all over the place, whereas all my mom's family is in the Vancouver area.
Mm-hmm.
So typically any holiday like that would just be it'd be the same. It's just dinner, kind of the same. It's just the food's different. So like Thanksgiving we'd have turkey and then the Chinese food, and then Christmas we just have lots of Chinese food, or someone to make like prime rib or like do something different. Like we wouldn't have a turkey then. So it's just
Mm.
the only thing that really changed. Like it was always the same size of people, and then we'd always invite like my cousin's other side of the family. Like they would come sometimes, but it never was a mix of like it was never a huge amount of people. It would always be kind of around the same, like I'd say same like 30 people or so, and that number didn't change.
So do y'all
For-
not celebrate it for like more than one day? Because isn't it like a week-long celebration or something traditionally?
well,
or-
for Chinese
Lunar,
New Year,
Lunar New Year. Yeah.
yeah, Lunar New Year, it's like it's the same thing. We just do dinner. We play with firecrackers. We do like I think I remember when I was a kid we did like lanterns once in a while, like things like that, but like nothing, again, it was nothing too crazy for us. Like I think a lot of the parents on our side and a lot of my uncles and aunts, when they came to Canada, they adopted the Western stuff
Mhm.
a lot quicker, and they kind of stopped doing the more traditional stuff. I have friends that whose family is a bit more traditional, and yeah, they do long, so like they do the whole thing, like it's the whole week. They do like all the kids have to dress up, like there's just all the things traditionally that are done, they'll do it. For us, it was just a reason to get together and have dinner
And just the
and
one day.
have all the kids play around. Yeah. It
Yeah.
would just always be the one day. Yeah.
So let me listen. Kind of going with that. I'm curious. Is there an origin story that goes with Thanksgiving for you guys in Canada? I mean, like there is here with the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock
Right.
and they were starving, and luckily the Native Americans fed them, and then how the rest of it goes. Is there a story like that for you guys?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's the first time I've ever been asked that question. I'm gonna have
I'm
to
jealous.
Google it, honestly.
He's gonna have to Google it.
I'm gonna have
You're
to
doing
Google
it for
it.
that.
Yeah.
But it I mean, it's a stupid story, especially knowing the outcome later on. But I've always hated that these guys were nice to you. Well, let's celebrate thanks. Hey, we're gonna take your land now. So it never was
Yeah.
Really right.
never a great story. But always curious. I mean, you shouldn't need a reason to be thankful for what you have, assuming you have a lot to be thankful for.
Mhm.
It's sad that we have to do it on a specific day, but at least there's some reminder to reflect and reminisce, I guess, about what went well. Even though this year might be a little bit different with what that actually is and who that's with, it's still worth doing.
So like in Canadian media, like Canadian TV shows and stuff, do they have like their traditional like Canadian Thanksgiving episode? Like a lot of US television has their traditional Thanksgiving episode, or is
I've never seen hockey celebrate Thanksgiving, so I'm kidding.
I don't. It's not really. Like I think, yeah. Like I don't watch a lot of Canadian TV shows because a lot of Canadian TV shows are pretty shitty. Like they're just not. Like there's some good ones, and a lot of the really good Canadian shows are Canadians portraying Americans or Canadians portraying other. Like it's never like a Very seldom is there like a Canadian show done by Canadians about Canadian people that is like entertaining. And I just I'm sure they're out there. I just don't watch it. But for the reason why we celebrate for Canadians, it's really just the end of the harvest or like the start of the harvest. It was like a successful harvest, and then it was actually really recent. 1957 is when they declared it. The second weekend of October would be Thanksgiving. So it's really
Even
just
better.
based on the fall harvest being successful and giving thanks for that.
So you've never seen the Terrence and Phillip Thanksgiving special?
I've watched one episode of South Park in my entire life. One
What?
episode. If you guys can guess which episode it is,
It's the Terrence and Phillip episode.
it's not.
No.
It's
It's when Cartman makes Scott Tinderman eat his parents.
I've heard about that one. I haven't
Okay.
seen that one.
When it hits the fan, that episode.
No.
I
Like we're gonna
I
guess
don't
all
know
like
much about South
Is it the
Park either,
pandemic
Nate, so
episode?
I don't have a good
is
answer
it
for
is
you
it the
there.
pandemic special?
It was the one where
Damn.
they played dodgeball, and then there's the
Okay.
Chinese dodgeball team, and then like the
Holy
Chinese
crap.
dodgeball team, like
Yeah.
they throw the ball so hard it pops the kid's head off and stuff.
Well, that's how they killed Kenny that episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only episode I've ever seen, and of course it had like some Chinese tie to it. But yeah, I said it, not you.
You said it, not me. There it is.
There we go. Yeah, see, like it's just one of those things with I'm curious about how Canadian Thanksgiving is portrayed on Canadian television. Like I
We
really
should
want-
ask a Canadian. Oh wait, we did.
Oh,
Is
let's
Ryan
go-
Gosling in the
Jack.
house?
Let's go
Where's
ask
Ryan
Gary.
Gosling when you need him?
Let's go ask Gary. Gary might know.
Gary might know. Yeah.
I wish
I-
we had Gary on for this episode.
But I think there's something to
should've.
say that it's not like crammed down your throat either. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
not at all. No,
I
not
think
at
in
all.
America it is like
Yeah, we
you know,
learned
the
about it
story's
in
crammed down your
elementary
throat.
school.
Right. Like
You
it's like if you don't know it, you're dumb, I guess is almost the
Right.
way to say it. But rather, and that's what I'm saying. I'd rather it be like, well, we have Thanksgiving so we can give thanks, not we have Thanksgiving because there's a story behind it and we have to do certain things. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's interesting. I learned something new.
You did.
The
I have
more
a new
you
wrinkle in
know.
my brain. Oh, there it is. Oh, all right.
Why does it sound like you're trying to
More-
pass a turd when you do that?
Yeah.
Well, because that and brain wrinkle sound exactly the same. Okay, I don't know.
So is that why
Maybe he
turds
was
are
trying
wrinkled?
to pass some of that other information that his brain lost to put in the new information.
There you go. Yes, I only have so much I can hold, and
Oh,
I got to hold all my
Purge
Nintendo facts.
Purge file 11.
That's right. Wait, shit. What's the Konami code again? No, it's anyway. Very nice. So, since I derailed the conversation, let me try to get it back on track here. What are you guys thankful for? How about we reflect a little bit on that and smile and remember the good times?
Yes, I'm thankful for the times before the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean the pandemic's definitely put a huge giant wrinkle. I'm not going to make the sound this time in everything, especially in our lives. But I mean, I'm thankful for the sake that it's happening now versus hell 10 years ago, even or just any time in the past where we can still interact. At least we can see each other's faces and still talk instead of like. Can you imagine that in 1918 Spanish flu when you couldn't leave your house and that was it?
Yeah,
That
I
was it.
agree. If this even happened, like you're saying, 10 years ago, things would be very different because,
Right.
I mean, video conferencing was a thing back then, we'll be honest, but was it available to the general public? No. Was high-speed
Everybody
internet
on-
where it is now? No. Did you have fiber optic internet? No.
Right.
Everybody be on MySpace.
Yeah.
sending wall
communicate.
messages.
Yes.
Everybody would be on MySpace crashing their server because they wouldn't be able to handle the traffic that they're getting.
Well,
now.
that's because everybody else. You know what I'm thankful for? I'm thankful MySpace is no longer a thing because the stuff that it would, people put so much crap on their page. It would take like 10 minutes to load, and you're like, I just want to send you a message. Why can't I just
Yeah.
go around
Sorry to
that?
derail this really quick, but I don't think I've said this. Did you know that MySpace Tom lives here in Hawaii?
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
He retired in Hawaii.
Yeah, he legit like lives out here. I think it's in either Kahala or Haleiwa.
Does he have a picture of himself on the front? Is everybody friends with him?
Maybe.
I think all he does is travel now. Like he's got
Yeah.
an Instagram page.
Yeah, he
where
does,
posts
but I
stuff.
mean, his primary residence, and I could be wrong here, but I've heard this from. a
So
couple
where he
people,
voted for the 2020 election was Hawaii. Got
if
it.
he voted. But anyway,
Well,
yeah,
okay. If he's probably
thought I'd add it.
registered in 2020 or
just
in
thought I'd
Hawaii.
add that in.
Do you know him? Do you follow him around?
Oh yeah, he's my friend on Facebook for sure.
He's
He's my first
Him-
friend
him
that I
my
had on
top 5
Facebook.
in MySpace.
Yeah.
That's right. Him and friend of the show Barack Obama always
Yeah.
hang out with Ryan on Hawaii.
Yes, and Carl Weathers.
And
Carl
Carl
Weathers.
Weathers.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you guys watch the episode yet for this week?
I saw it, yes.
Because
I did.
the only reason I bring it up is he directed it, and that's public knowledge. If you look
Oh,
at
I didn't know Carl Weathers directed that episode. All
yes,
right.
He did.
He
Yeah,
directed
he sure
it.
did.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
cool.
It's good. It's getting interesting. I think it's. I mean, it's completely off topic. I feel like it's. I feel like it's building to something, and I think we're gonna get something.
It is. There's
We're gonna get
so
some-
many things that they
Awesome.
dropped into that episode.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
discuss
thankful
this
for the
obviously
Mandalorian.
at a
Yeah,
later
yeah.
time on an episode focused on that. But holy shit, the things that
Yeah.
they dropped in there, that's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about.
It was a
later.
lot to process. I was talking to McGuire about this the other day that I think they're finally finished with the little side mission episodes, and I think from this point on, the last 4 are just going to be kind of one long continuous story that they'll have to chop up over 4 episodes. I'm looking forward to it.
You say that, but you know,
Yeah, they're gonna dive.
Oh, is there going to be another one where they're like going to recruit people?
yeah.
Is it going to be like that episode of Rick and Morty, the heist episode, where they're going to recruit people?
Yeah.
And they're all
I
just.
feel like
just
I
You
feel
son
like
of a
the-
bitch, I'm in.
I feel like the last 2 episodes are gonna be like an hour and like an
Yeah.
hour and a half each. Like they're gonna be long, and I think we're gonna get a lot of closure. We're gonna get a lot of things being finally revealed to confirmed,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna get a crazy cliffhanger for the end of the season.
Yeah, to
Well.
keep us wanting more.
By the way, I'm also thankful for Rick and Morty. I hope the new episodes come soon.
Yes.
Yep. And keeping on the subject of being thankful, I am thankful for John Favreau and his
Yes.
vision to get this on screen. Because
Yeah.
really, I mean, he was the brainchild behind it all.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Also thankful that he had the brainchild to do Iron Man. There you go.
Yeah, we know. we were just
Yeah.
gonna ignore that. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
just
we're
thought
just-
that
we're just
went without
waiting for it.
saying.
I mean,
but
it's
yes, it did
true.
anyway.
He directed the first one.
Yes, we're thankful for Happy.
Happy.
Yes,
Hogan.
we're
We're happy for happy.
Badge.
What's
Badge.
his name was?
Come on, guys. I put one in the lavatory. Badge. No.
Ryan makes it
Ryan made it
Ryan
awkward.
makes it awkward. I'm honestly thankful for the internet because
I am too. I mean, don't get me
to a
wrong.
certain extent. I mean, it's just that we get our news so quickly now. We get we're connected to people in a way that we, like you guys were saying, like 10 years ago, we would have never been able to be as connected to people, especially in this community and for what we do.
Look at what we're doing
um,
right now.
Mhm,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
wouldn't be
That's
possible
the
without
thing
high-speed
that's
internet.
it's just
If
the
you really-
craziest thing to me. It's 4 of us, 2 countries, 4 time zones.
Yeah.
um,
Very remotely
70
isolated from each other,
episodes?
too.
Yeah.
You know? It's not like we're anywhere close in proximity to any of us.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
70 episodes. It's too many. I can't. Just kidding.
Well,
Uh,
what's the right amount of episodes then? If 70 is too much, should we have stopped at 69 or what?
yes.
Why not stop there?
Why not stop there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thankful for everybody's health. I know, all 4 of us, and I think our family are all doing pretty well. I'm thankful for everyone doing their best to stay healthy. I'm not thankful for the coronavirus, but I am thankful for a number of people realizing the threat and keeping it concerned and in their head and actioning on it, I guess I should say.
I'm thankful that there are sane people that I associate with and I can
Mhm.
kind of vent to about the insane people and
Right.
their non-mask wearing ways and their tinfoil hat theories on stuff. So I'm thankful to
my
have
God.
guys like you that are actually sensible adults that understand science. There's a lot of people out there are
Science.
like one step away from flat earthers. Like okay. We'll turn this around. We'll stay positive again. We'll keep it positive.
I'm
But
thankful I
I'm
passed high
thankful
school
to have
science.
sane friends, yes, that have a basic understanding of how water particles
Yes.
work.
Yeah, that's right. It's insane.
It's
So you're
like for me, it's
thankful
one
for
of those
sentiment.
things.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. It's like like you're trying to say, like I'm not thankful for the virus, obviously, because it's kind of derailed a lot. But I am thankful for seeing how people can band together during this time and taking the positives out of what I see on Twitter, taking the positives of what I see on Facebook and whatnot, and focusing on those things about just how good people rise to the occasion when something like this happens.
Mhm.
And then obviously there's people that we just laugh at and we just, we just can't imagine like what their thought process is. And but those people I'm not thankful for. They can fuck off.
You know, in a sense, and I'll go a little above that. I am thankful
Yeah.
to them in a sense because they give you
Right.
perspective.
Yes,
You
there
know
you
what
go.
I mean?
There you
They
go.
give
I
they
like
give
that.
you because
I like that.
without that we'd all be idiots. So
Hey, speak for yourself, man. I wouldn't be an idiot. I would be an
but-
idiot.
oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. But I'm thankful that like I said, we live in the time we do. I mean, even though we're stuck inside, we have the internet, we have video games, we have books, we have TV, we have we have friends, we can
What are
interact
books?
this way. Hey, Ready
What
Player
are-
2
what are
comes out this week, so that's a
What
book.
is it?
Does it really?
Ready Player 2, yeah.
Huh, did not know
It's
that.
already shipped to me because I pre-ordered it because I got it free when I bought 2 other things at Target. Not just a hat rack.
Hey.
I'm
Not just a
thankful
hat
for
rack,
saving
my
money.
friend.
What was that?
Not just a hat rack, my friend.
That's right. That's right.
I'll touch
So
on this
anyway,
a little bit.
Oh.
In a way, even though it's kind of a weird way to spin the situation, I am actually kind of thankful for. I won't say the pandemic. I'll say this kind of downtime from life that we have right now, our normal life, because it's forced a lot of us to pivot and really push the envelope in such a way we probably didn't see ourselves having to do even 9 months ago before this all really became a thing, right?
Mhm.
There's definitely stuff at work that I'm doing that I never dreamed of trying to tackle before.
Yeah, because even people that didn't think that they were a technology buff or a nut or whatever way you want to describe that, my mom knows how to do things now with her iPad that she didn't know how to do before because she just kind of like forced herself to learn it.
Mhm.
For our group in specific, none of us really knew about streaming prior to all of this happening, and then we took it upon
Mhm.
ourselves to do like a community-based thing to just get the guys to hang out, shoot the
Mhm.
shit, socialize a little bit, be it virtually, but it was something. And then that's kind of morphed into what we have now. And it's beautiful to see the community that's grown around, not us in specific, but around the whole Nerd Unite conglomerate, I guess you would say, because there were obviously us four and maybe 46 others. I use 50 as a round figure at Fun Days just so it's easier. But there's been so many other people that we've not been fortunate enough to meet in person yet, but we interact with them on a sometimes daily basis, and it's a
Mhm.
beautiful thing. So I am
Mhm.
thankful for that part of all of this because truth be told, if it wasn't for COVID and this whole pandemic period, awesome people in the community wouldn't have been introduced into the fold.
Yeah, you're
Right.
absolutely right.
So I am
Yeah.
thankful for that, and I do look forward to hopefully 2021 San Diego Comic Con or whatever it is that be the first big event that we're all able to get down to, and getting to hang out with these people in person, and hopefully giving them a hug, an actual hug. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Airline ticket already purchased.
Oh wow.
Well, you did, right? Yeah.
I had to because my vouchers were about to expire in
Yeah, I gotta
December.
get on
So
that.
I went
Or we
ahead
can
and
do
booked.
FDO in Hawaii.
No,
Yes.
it's got to be San Diego. That's where the airline tickets to. So
Okay. Well, you can take the DeLorean with Alex, and you guys can just hover over the Pacific Ocean to Hawaii. How's that?
there you go.
Because that's a short drive.
Get there quick.
Oh. I mean, I guess you could travel back in time to when Pangea. I don't know. I'm gonna stop there.
Yes.
Okay.
Back when the Earth was all one big piece of land.
Back when the Earth
That's
was
right.
flat.
It's it's not like that now.
No, dingus.
Feel bad for the people on the bottom. I don't know how to follow that though, to be honest. But I am. I'm thankful for. I think that's what the whole point of this is to be thankful for the situation you find yourself in, despite the obstacles that have thrown themselves at you, and and be thankful you have that, and maybe reflect and give back to those that might not be in a great situation. Yeah, this kind of turned into a plug a little bit, but although we talked about all the people that are streaming, so many of them are doing stuff for Extra Life next weekend or now.
Mhm.
I think Boston's streaming 24 hours right now as we're recording this,
Yep.
and I'm always doing Movember. That's why I get made fun of for my mustache, but it's for a good cause because I'm thankful for where I've been and things that haven't happened and want to help those that has. So I think that's really what it comes down to, and I think that's what we're all about. You, me, people listening to this, everybody. So it's a good thing, and it's something to really appreciate. And I'm glad there's at least a specific day that we're supposed to reflect on that. But we probably should do it more anyway.
Probably so.
So
I think one of those things with this holiday, like Clint said, I think especially in this time, it's what really I think separates people is their ability to look past themselves during a time when um, everyone can find a reason to be selfish, right? Because it's a fucking pandemic. You're stuck at home. Everyone can find a reason to be like, I'm going to do this for myself instead. But I encourage people to take that moment to do something for someone else, because if you're able to work from home, you're probably honestly in a lot better position than a lot of people out there. If you're out there doing Christmas shopping, you're doing whatever, think about those people that you're interacting with that are working, because they don't have the luxury of working from home, and thank them for doing their job, for being there, for literally risking
Yeah.
their lives out there.
No, that's
So
true.
you can have a comfortable holiday, and whatnot. The delivery people at Amazon, your postal workers, like anybody really that's still out there grinding, I'm thankful for them, because if it weren't for them, my life would be a fucking disaster, honestly.
Yeah.
Because how would I get all these Christmas gifts? Because I'm not going to go to the mall and spend like hours at the mall, right? Like, and that's a very privileged thing for me to say that,
Yes.
that I have this opportunity. But, I'm thankful for those people that are continuing to do their best for us. So thank you.
Yeah, every time I
Yeah.
go anywhere outside of the house now, whether it be to get fast food or if I have to go to the drugstore or anything of the sort, I always make sure I thank the cashier and I say, thank you for being open and thank you for being here right now. Like, seriously, all sentiment involved in that, guys. Like, it's important that we keep that in mind, because if it were not for these people that are literally putting their lives on the line right now, life would not exist the way that it does for us. In whatever way, shape, and form we describe that currently, it's the truth. Yeah.
Well, now you guys made me feel bad about my COVID test today, but anyway.
Oh, no.
Why should you feel bad about it?
You shouldn't feel bad about that.
Well, because you're right. These people, and I try to keep that in mind the whole time, that they are working hard and they're dealing with shit that I'm glad I don't have to deal with. But it came down to a different situation. But you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Can't argue.
Just because then, I mean, we're thankful for the fact that they're there, but the fact that they couldn't count properly, that's kind of on them.
Okay. All right. You're making me feel a little better. Anyway.
I understand they're stressed, but still.
And to put a nice little bow on this, we're thankful for everybody that listens and interacts with us in any way, shape, or form. Like Nate mentioned, 70 episodes might be too long, but we're still here, and we're here because you guys are. So we're going to keep doing all of it. We're going to keep streaming. We're going to keep podcasting. We're going to keep interacting socially. We're going to do it all because, well, it's fun, but also because we enjoy having you guys around and want you around. And we're thankful to have you around.
We are.
We are.
We very much are. So changing gears real quick. Black Friday, it's always a big thing. So I know Ryan's looking for electronics. Anyone else looking for anything specific?
Nothing crazy. In fact, I think I'm actually thankful for how Black Friday has been very scattered this year, very spread out, in the sense that it started earlier and it's going to go later, instead of having it all focused on that one weekend or one day, because I've been able to find pretty unbeatable deals for stuff already. So I think I'm waiting for just to see if anything goes on sale, but otherwise I have everything I want, and surprisingly got things I want. I guess the only Black Friday deal I'm looking forward to now, it's not really a deal, but it's the release of the 3-inch Tiny Ghost from Fugitive. That's my Black Friday shopping now.
Wait, which ones?
It's the Doodles. Have you seen them? They're pretty cool.
Oh, I did see the Doodles one. I'm waiting for the I don't know what they're being called, but like the hamburger one.
Yeah,
and
I want those too.
Oh, that's the ones I'm waiting for.
The hamburger, fries, and drink. Yeah.
I can't wait for that one.
Yep, ditto. Anyway, that's all I got.
How about you, Joey?
I'm hoping like all the past sneakers that I could not get because the sneakers app kept throwing L's in my face are now all of a sudden going to be available on Black Friday and 50% off. That's what I'm hoping for. Is that going to happen?
Have you been?
No, it's not. That's not.
You been huffing
not
paint
happening.
or like?
Yeah.
Like what's happening here?
No, he's been
You all
eating
right?
it too, man.
Yeah, you in the same room as Clint? You getting getting the stuff in
Yes.
hand, getting the
Cocaine is
contact
a hell
high.
of a drug.
Yeah,
Let's go get some grub now.
yeah. It is close to what is it past dinner time for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything specific for you, Ryan, that you're looking for?
I've been watching for like monitors, so like I've obviously been doing a lot more gaming while I'm sitting here in this chair. Actually, first and foremost, let me rewind. My wife is going to help me actually get a real gaming chair or something more
Oh, I do need a
comfortable.
chair.
There you
Tell
go.
her to get me one too.
My
Sure.
justification for this is one, I know I've said this, but I'm going to be working at home at least until the end of next year. I may be working at home
Yeah.
permanently if my boss can get this kind of squared away. Because there's benefits to the company side too, right? There's
Yep,
less
totally.
overhead in the office, and we won't go into that. But if I am really going to be working at home, this $95 chair that I got at Costco like 2 years ago is not cutting it. It hurts my
No.
back. There's no lumbar support. It's really not good for me, period. So spending money on a good chair is not only worth it for me gaming, but it's almost like for my health. Because I
Yeah.
have to sit
Yeah.
in the chair for
Yeah.
work. I don't have a standing desk, right? So
Right. Right.
there's that. But
S-
sorry, go ahead, Joey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was just wondering, like, if you do end up just being permanent work from home, do you not get some kind of allotment for
Mm.
equipment and stuff at your house for chair and desk and stuff like that?
Because it's not really signed in stone kind of thing with the contract with everything within our job, I don't think it'll come to play yet. But given everything happening this year, if I do get a chair, I don't see how they wouldn't let me write it off. Because it really is a business expense. I need to be able to
It
sit down
really
and be
is, yeah.
comfortable.
It really
Right.
is. Yeah.
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 I don't have that option, so maybe if Santa brings you one for Christmas and then you can write one off, just go ahead and redirect that shipment of one of them to my place.
To Louisiana.
Because my camp chair is not working out very well anymore.
I bet.
It doesn't slide underneath the new desk that I got.
Oh, of course.
No.
But beyond that, I do want to get a better monitor because the one that I have right now, it's great. It's 32-inch, but it's more geared for like looking at spreadsheets and looking at databases, all the boring stuff I do in my day job. It doesn't have a high refresh rate, doesn't have like, good response time, which I know Nate will probably know for computer-based gaming. So I do want to get a better monitor, so hopefully I can play better. I mean, I suck at Call of Duty, but maybe I'll suck a little bit less if I get a better
It'll
monitor.
look better when you suck.
Yeah, it'll look better when I suck. There you go. Sounds really bad when you say it. I was gonna be like,
It's
yeah,
true.
we should
After
use
I
that for
said
the
it, I
title,
was
but no, that's gonna draw the wrong audience for the podcast.
Oh boy!
Hey, more listeners, the better.
Yeah,
There you go.
but yeah,
Clickbait.
mainly a
the most
monitor.
clickbaity title.
And possibly, if I can find a good deal on it, maybe a new desk. Because the desk I have right now is not really geared for what I need it for.
Yeah.
I need more space. But yeah, that's all. How about you? What are you looking at for Black Friday?
Yeah, I think a desk is up there on the list. I'm kind of floating the idea of a new PC. So that's why I was talking to you guys about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's possibilities. Just thinking. Waiting for Joey to shout nerd. But
I'll say
I got
nerd.
I've got my
Lame!
Very better.
hey, if there's gift cards, like if there's like Microsoft gift cards or Sony gift cards, like I'm all in on those as well. Just because I got both consoles. Both consoles arrived. One from the Source magazine, my PS5,
Yes.
Humble brag.
And,
there. Got both.
and my Xbox arrived too. So yeah, I'm all set for at least hopefully at least for a few years for console gaming. So
Very good.
Just keep in mind, Nate, completely off subject with our thankful stuff here, but if you are going to be getting into actually streaming your stuff there is no optical port on either of those two consoles for your audio needs. It is a problem for a lot of people right now, just FYI.
yeah. If I were to stream from those, I would just literally just use whatever plugin like previously with the PS4. I would just run it through like their Twitch app, and I would just stream from their app.
Gotcha.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Yeah. So I probably wouldn't run it like how Sully does, where he runs through his PC and then through the capture card and stuff. I probably wouldn't do that, but who knows? Maybe something to do if I'm stuck at home for the next like 2 years because people can't get their shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But that was great. That was a lot of fun to sit and chat about Thanksgiving, what we're thankful for. Well, I'm thankful for this next segment because it's one of our favorites. Joey, what time is it?
It's game time.
Oh, great! It's ASMR
Oh,
time.
great. Yeah.
It's
Oh.
game time.
You brought that on yourself. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I can't hear
Ryan's
anything.
deaf now.
Am I talking loud? I can't tell.
We're going to celebrate Thanksgiving with a little trivia game called Gobble Till You Wobble. So y'all are going to buzz in with just some simple Thanksgiving trivia. 10 points if you're right, minus 10 if you're wrong. There will be a final round question, which is very intriguing.
So like a Final Jeopardy, we bid points and so on.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. So we're just going to start off with the first question, and whoever wants to buzz in, we're ready to go. Ryan, are you ready? Or are you
Yes.
rendering the episode already?
No, I'm not doing that this week. So this, you're just gonna go in order. We don't need to keep track of like who took what number, right?
No,
I try
no,
to.
you know.
Okay,
We
cool.
just buzz in.
Yeah.
No, you
okay,
just
cool.
buzz in. All right, here we go.
Buzz in. Here we go.
First question. President Kennedy was the first person to pardon this. Clint.
What is a turkey?
Correct.
Dang, I thought I answered first, but
You were. No,
I was last.
You were
Last.
You were last.
You were
If you
You're
ain't
not
first,
first,
you're
you're
last.
last.
Yeah.
Shake and bake.
Get out of my head, Diz Clint. All right, here we go. Next question. Which president made turkey pardoning an annual event? Oh, not so quick now, are you, Diz Clint?
Not this time.
You're a disappointment.
You're
For
a
anyone that can't
disgrace.
see, Clint's name on the StreamYard is Clint. Clint, like Dis Funko.
You gotta listen to
Or
Geek
he shall
Together.
not be named.
Yeah. Geek Together because the reasoning behind it. So you gotta go listen to that.
It's too many presidents, man.
Well, I like the Nate. Nate, I want you to get this one right just because you're not
Yeah.
American.
You're all
I-
wrong. It was George Herbert Walker Bush.
No.
Yes.
Really? It wasn't until wow. I
Hmm.
thought it was much earlier than that. I was thinking like even Ford. All right.
All right.
I was gonna say Carter, but I thought it was
I
like
was
way
gonna
wrong.
say
so I was
George
like,
Bush,
"Nah."
but I was just like, this
Clarence
is too
Carter?
recent.
Clarence Carter. Clarence Carter.
Clarence Carter. I was hoping somebody would do that. All right, here we go. Next one. On average, a person consumes 4,500 of these on Thanksgiving. Ryan,
What is calories?
calories is correct.
It's
Very
not turkeys.
Good,
Yeah, I was like, wait,
Ryan.
turkeys? Who-
It's
4,500
a small
turkeys?
turkey if it's 4,500.
The world's most expensive Thanksgiving dinner was held at a steakhouse in this city.
I don't want to lose points. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do it, Clint.
I nope. I'm not gonna ring
Nobody
in.
to the guess. What did you think it was going to be, Clint?
Dubai.
No, it's New York City.
This is New York City. All right.
I should have said it then. Damn.
I mean, that crossed my mind, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see all those crazy rich people going somewhere else to do it.
Yeah, like France or something, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Paris. He said city.
Petty. In 1876, the first Thanksgiving what was held?
Can you repeat the question? I think I misheard something.
In 1876, the first Thanksgiving what was held?
This
What
could be.
Thanksgiving event was first held in 1876? I don't know how else to word that for you.
No, I got it. It's fine.
You seem like you're making fun of my English. I don't know.
No. You said I thought you said Ian, and I was like, what did I miss? That's
I'm not
I was expecting somebody's
thankful for
name.
this moment. I feel very dumb right now.
Anyway, the answer I'm guessing is
Go ahead, Clint.
is Macy's Day Parade.
No.
No, damn.
See, I'm
Anybody
not
else?
confident. I'm not confident, so I don't want to lose my points.
It's a football game.
Oh,
Oh, see,
Oh.
I wasn't even thinking that, so I'm glad I didn't answer it.
yeah. See, I'm defaulting to Thanksgiving's already passed, and this is fake Thanksgiving, so I won't know any of these answers.
I'm gonna write that
All
one
right.
down. This is fake
What-
Thanksgiving.
This is
What,
fake Thanksgiving.
we're not gonna answer what football game specifically.
Yeah,
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just the tradition of playing football
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving.
Just
Got
a-
it.
couple
Sorry.
of dudes tackling each other on a front lawn.
Probably. They were both drunk.
It was two guys.
And there was only one guy just tackling himself.
He's like, "Damn, I fumbled. Good tackle." man."
He tackled me. No, he didn't. Shut up.
All
I'm gonna
right.
throw a flag. All right.
Yeah.
Which president made Thanksgiving a permanent national holiday?
Oh.
See, this is the shit that.
Nate, right now I have as many points as you, and Ryan only has one more answer than you and I. So it's not like we're tearing it up.
That's true.
Everybody's got
Aw.
Ryan points except for Ryan. How ironic.
I know. Don't you think?
Correct answer was
Little-
Honest Abe.
Was it
Oh,
Abe? Damn it, I was
thinking
Abe.
Lincoln.
Because it's
Hey,
1870.
did you say Abe Lincoln or Hey Blinken?
Yeah, I
I
like
said
that.
Abrador Linkler.
Did anybody get the Men in Tights reference there? don't know
No,
if
I
did
didn't.
or
I'm
not.
sorry.
Oh man, there's a lot of presidential questions.
Did
on
you
this
say
one.
"Hey, Blinken"? That's funny. I like that title. I think that's the winner right there.
What Native American tribe celebrated the first Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims?
Oh gosh. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Nope.
I'm
Right?
gonna probably mispronounce this too.
that fills me with
Better
confidence.
you than me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
instills a lot of confidence in us. Thank you.
What is it?
It's I'm gonna spell it. Wampanoag.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Like Wampong.
I guess if that's what we're gonna go with right there.
Moving
I
on.
would
Next
have never
question.
guessed that for like $1 million.
When I don't know why this gave me the giggles. This
This better be an awesome question.
Control yourself,
Yeah.
sir.
it could just be me. I'm sorry. This Thanksgiving tradition first took place in 1896.
It wasn't even a funny number. Like,
1896.
You got into your
huh?
stash, Clint.
I guess.
Apparently. Share it.
do you have a
I
gas
don't
leak
know.
or something, Joey? Like, are you okay over there?
It could be. I don't know. The carbon monoxide alarm has not gone
Yeah.
off yet. So
Okay, good.
Maybe
okay,
not.
good.
What's the
It's
answer?
a turkey trot. I don't know why. I don't know why
I didn't
turkey
even know
trot.
the turkey trot was a thing. Is it like a turkey race? Like where the
Yeah,
where
it's
the
like a
turkeys racing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
be-
a-
before we
depending where
go
you are,
on,
5K
this is
or
on
whatever.
subject here with the turkeys. There's a video on Facebook right now of a guy at a turkey farm, and he goes, "Wow, wow, 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 wow," and the whole flock of turkeys start doing the same thing. And the funniest part about it is they're all behind a fence. There's one rogue turkey wandering around in front of the fence. It's the funniest
hilarious.
shit. It's the funniest shit. I gotta send it to you guys. It's funny.
Okay.
Go on, Joey.
Next question.
You guys and your sense of humor I don't get. Moving on.
When is Thanksgiving in Canada?
Oh hell.
Nate.
It's do you need a specific date, or is this the second week of October?
There you go. Bingo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a Monday, right?
It says
yeah, I
second
think it's
Monday
the
in
second-
October.
Is it
Second
always,
Monday.
it's always the Monday? Okay.
It's always the second Monday. Yeah.
Okay, next question. About 50 million of these are consumed every Thanksgiving. Clint?
What are turkeys?
No.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, you were in the negative 8 points now, sir.
Yep.
Ryan?
Shit. I need to answer too.
Were you gonna say turkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to change my answer now. You said
Or
50
you could
million,
say
right?
the same thing?
50 million?
Yes.
I
Say
guess
the
it
same
would be
thing. It'll be
turkeys.
funnier.
What?
What are turkeys?
Well, why are turkeys?
Who are turkeys?
I'll do
How
you
are
one better.
turkeys? How are turkeys?
Okay, I'm just gonna guess. What are pumpkin pies?
Correct.
Hey,
Ooh, there you go.
lucked out.
Very
There you go.
good. Yes.
Very
Thank
good.
you, Clint.
I was gonna guess sweet potatoes, I think was another was.
I was
one that
thinking
I was gonna
potatoes
guess.
in there too,
Yeah.
but anyway,
Pumpkin pies is a good one.
Next question.
Delicious.
Black Friday is the biggest day of the year for what trade profession? Clint?
what is retail?
No.
No.
You're way
What
in the
is what
negative.
trade
Wow.
position?
I think you missed the part where it says
Yeah, the
trade,
trade.
profession.
Mm.
Ryan is either deep in thought or maybe dying on us right now on camera.
I'm
not
trying to-
I have a
I'm trying to-
guess, but I'm not willing to risk my 10 points.
I'm not either. I'm not
Dude,
confident.
risk it. Risk it.
No, no thanks.
Be a man.
No, I'm cool.
Be brave.
No, I'm good.
I'm cool.
I'm good.
You say so.
I'm not gonna push it.
Okay, what were you going to say, Ryan?
I didn't even have an answer. I was gonna say
What
retail
were
at
you going to
first.
say, Nate?
I was thinking either like elevator repair or like escalator repair, something like that.
Well, I mean, trade profession, right?
You know, at
Oh.
malls, everyone's at the mall.
I'm
It
gonna
was
take a.
plumbers.
I was just gonna
Oh.
say that and
Oh,
be like, it's
really?
gotta be some sort of
Yeah,
thing because the
plumber-
toilets are clogging and
Another
stuff.
guess was like electrician was going to be another one. But yeah, clogged toilets is a good one.
Oh, man.
Maybe I should get a picture of a clogged toilet for our image this week.
Anyway, I'm not thankful for that. Let's keep going.
All right. Next question. What city has the oldest Thanksgiving Day parade? Clint.
New York City.
Dude, Clint is all in on just trying to drive his score down as much as humanly possible.
F.
Ryan,
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not guessing. I ain't
Oh
what
my
is
God.
New York City?
Why is New York City?
Who is New York City? Oh,
How
hell.
is New York City?
Okay.
Come on,
I'm
you
just-
guessed
I mean,
right the last time.
I have-
See if you can do it again.
Boston.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Philadelphia.
Hmm.
I would
You were
not
still
have known
tied
that.
with Nate, though, with 10 points.
Would
Hell
not have
yeah.
known that.
Because New York was the most famous one with the right, like with the Macy's. Does the Macy's during Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Well, the Macy's they do Thanksgiving and Christmas, I think.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway, all right, let's keep going. Let's see how low I can go.
How low can you go? Okay. In 1992, who released their famous Thanksgiving song?
Oh,
Clint.
That is Adam Sandler.
That is Adam Sandler, and now
turkey
Clint
for
only
you
has
and a turkey
negative
for
20
me.
points.
Don't call
Good
it
job.
comeback.
Which is your negative 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan with 10 and Nate with 10. This is a hell of a game. All right, here we go. In 1928, this parade first added balloons to the festivity. Clint?
What is the Macy's Day Parade or the Macy's Parade? Macy's
That
Thanksgiving
is
Parade.
Yes, that is correct. I was going to give it to you.
Say it as many ways as you can.
He is slowly digging himself out of this hole, guys. All right. Next question. What popular song's real title is The New England Boys Song About Thanksgiving Day?
Doesn't sound
This-
very popular.
This is a very interesting one. Actually, the song is.
Say it one the title again, please.
It's not
The
gonna help.
New England Boys Song About Thanksgiving Day. Like, that's literally the title.
And you're looking for like an unofficial title?
I guess you would say it's the more popular or the more well-known
Okay.
alternate version of the title.
Okay.
The hamster in my head died 5 minutes ago. I have no idea what the hell song
Yeah,
this
I have
is.
no idea about this one.
I don't know it either. What is it?
It's actually Over the River and Through the Woods.
People were weird back then. All right.
Yes, a little bit.
Mushrooms.
bit.
Stay away from them.
Shocked silence.
All right. The next one's a multiple choice, so maybe I'll actually do well on this one.
Doubt it.
According to the no, probably not. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the heaviest turkey on record weighed 42 pounds, 86 pounds, 112 pounds, or 196 pounds? Clint?
112.
No.
Right?
196.
No. Now you have
And I
no
have
points.
0.
Now you have Ryan points.
Yep.
Now you're on brand.
Nate, you have a 50-50 shot.
Yeah. So what are the two ones that are left?
42 and 86, I think, were the two not chosen.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna guess 86.
86 is correct.
Yeah. I
Well
was hoping
done.
you guess wrong just to lower your points.
196. That would have been a fat turkey.
Yeah, what a fat ass turkey.
Okay. Next question. On average, the Thanksgiving turkey weighs how many pounds? Is it
multiple choice?
A-
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Ryan.
16.
Well, he was giving you A, B, or C,
I know,
D. You
and
can say,
I chimed in right when he's like saying A. I'm like, oh shit.
well, you can still give him A, B, C, or D as an answer.
I said 16, so I'm gonna.
You
stick
know
to
what?
that.
You know what? I feel like I'm in the giving mood of Thanksgiving, and because the correct answer was 15 pounds, and Ryan didn't
Ooh.
even hear the choices.
Wow.
I'm gonna give Ryan the points for that one. I'm gonna get
What,
him back out of the
deserved.
negative.
Well
What
deserved.
letter was that out of your 4 letters there?
I was gonna be A.
A. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next question. What state consumes the most turkey every Thanksgiving?
Am I really willing to risk it again?
Risk it for the biscuit.
Sure. Because
Ryan.
Texas.
No. Dadgummit.
I said it with conviction, though.
You did.
I was confident.
I guess that's something.
Clint.
California.
California is correct.
Damn.
Ooh.
You are now down to just negative 10 points
Oof.
with 2 questions to go.
Shit.
I
Okay.
mean, you would figure Texas got a bigger population for the most part.
Wait, how many points do I
I don't
have,
think
Jimmy?
Texas does have a bigger population.
It doesn't. I'm pretty sure California
It's more spread
does.
out.
That's
yeah.
true.
Because
Yeah,
it's
you're
got the
right.
most electoral votes, so it's got to be because that's based on
Yeah.
representatives.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I was almost turned into a Ryan just now, so I'm gonna chill out
Almost.
for a minute.
You
Yeah.
just never go full Ryan.
Almost.
No, that
Never
was
go
a few
full Ryan.
episodes ago.
It
Still works now.
relevant. Yeah. Okay. In 1912.
Oh yeah, I was then.
Yeah. The canned version of this first came out. Was that Clint that was first?
Yeah,
It
that was
was.
Clint.
Okay.
What are cranberries?
What are cranberries is incorrect. It's just cranberries, and you asked it in the form of a question, so I'm going to take away points. No, I'm just kidding. So Clint is now at 0. Ryan is at 0. Nate is at 20, and we have 1 question left before we head into Final Jeopardy. And if one of you dinguses does not get this right besides Nate, then Nate just wins.
by default.
Yep.
All right.
I could still risk 0 points at Final Jeopardy and then force them
It's
to
still
get it right.
yeah.
True.
You're right. Quit having strategy, Nate. Now you're good at math.
Math.
What meat is the most popular alternative to turkey on Thanksgiving? Clint.
Ooh.
What is ham?
Ham is correct. And because there's no point in doing this any longer, I'm going to just go ahead and declare Nate the winner because there's no way that he
let
can
him,
win.
let him
Oh,
see,
come
let him
on!
See, let him see if he's gonna do his 10-point strategy or is he gonna do anything.
Okay. Y'all have 5 seconds, you and Nate, because Ryan finished with Ryan point. Look, this dude already bet his whole 10 points. Okay, okay, Nate, what's going to be your wager? Let's see if you're going to make things. Oh, he wagered 0 points.
So I can tie him though.
You
See, if he was
could tie
smart,
me.
he would have done 1 point, and if
Yeah.
he beat me, yeah.
No, I'm gonna make this as difficult for Joey as possible
All right.
because I'm
Aw.
not even gonna answer. I'm gonna put this all on Clint.
Okay.
Thanks, Nate.
I'm gonna just watch and laugh.
I do
Okay.
like that Ryan ended up with Ryan points in the end, though.
Final
on brand.
question that y'all have. Okay, you know what? I'm going to make things interesting. So here's how we're going to handle the final question. Whoever yells out the correct answer first wins, and you can just continue yelling out typing out answers into the chat until somebody gets it.
So is it
correct.
typing or yelling?
Let's go with
Just
typing in
just
all
type it,
caps.
yeah.
It's just like yelling.
All
Typing all
caps,
caps.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
here we go.
I understand now.
Okay,
So-
there you go. So even if it's wrong, we can get it. Just keep.
Yeah,
going.
you just keep
Okay.
typing random stuff in there. Yeah,
Oh, get
Garfield.
outta
There
here.
we go.
Here we
All
go.
right. Statistically speaking, what is Americans' favorite Thanksgiving side dish? Oh, now y'all are stumped. Nope, not mashed potatoes, Clint. No, it's also not weed brownies, Clint. Come on now. Oh, Clint finally got it right with stuffing. Nate didn't even type in anything. What is the matter with you, dude? Like, you
Garfield isn't
lost.
a valid side dish. No.
You lost because you didn't try. No, Clinticles is not the correct answer either. You know, that would have been funnier if you would have typed it in like 30 seconds ago when we first. Oh, okay, hot dogs. Now just stop. Now you're just embarrassing yourself. Because you lost and now you're losing again in my mind. Arbor Day. Yeah. Y'all are the worst. You know what I'm thankful
Congratulations,
for?
Clint.
That this episode's almost over. That's what I'm thankful for.
Congratulations, Clint.
There goes Ryan. He's over there rendering the episode already and or typing out names. He's putting the names that he's come up with in a random number generator to figure out what the title is going to be for this week.
No, I think I'm gonna do a turkey for you and turkey for me, and
Turkey
In-
for you and turkey for me.
there you go. In spirit of the Adam Sandler song.
It's turkey to eat so good.
Speaking of which, I have leftovers in the refrigerator calling my name.
Joey,
Delicious.
Joey.
Either that or just my wife yelling from the other room, "Hey, bite me!" So I'm not sure which.
That's
one
what
it
she
is.
said.
Oh my.
Good one, Disclint.
Disclint. Thank you, Joey, for
Disclinticles.
the Thanksgiving, the fake Thanksgiving game, because it was all fake Thanksgiving questions.
Why? Because it was American Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because it's American Thanksgiving.
They had that one for you, and you almost won.
Yeah,
But
I
you
did.
spent too long trying to type something funny into the chat. so
It's
you-
true. I
you
did. I
lost.
got caught up in being like trying to be a
Lost your
dumbass
chance.
instead of like trying to win. So
So I'm not keeping track of this, but I would be willing to bet Clint's pretty far ahead of y'all as far as number of games won over the history of the game segment of this podcast.
I would
We'll have to
concur.
go back and listen to old
Yes.
episodes.
Yeah, we'll give somebody a prize if they go back and tell us the exact record between
Exact
Clint, Nate, and Ryan. I'll send you something.
there you
Sweet
have
prize.
it. That's pretty.
I
pretty
didn't say
great.
what that something was.
No, but I mean, still, a win's a win.
Poopcinders.com. Poopcinders.com.
Nate, take us home.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, you're all having a wonderful Monday or whatever day that you're listening to our podcast on. Make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram at _Dorksman. Again, you can always email us at dorksman@gmail.com. We always love to hear your Ask the Dorksman questions, so make sure you're asking us those on Twitter or email or Instagram, wherever you can get in touch with us. Feel free to use the hashtag and get us some questions. So this week we're probably going to have some streams. I think Ryan will be work permitting. Monday, Tuesday, Saturday is his usual time.
I'm
Monday,
actually
Thursday, right?
Well, yeah, Thursday, and work permitting tomorrow, Monday, day this launches. I should be on hopefully by about 5 p.m. Pacific. Thursday, obviously, we have the day off. My wife actually has to work, so I'm gonna be home with the dog by myself for a good long while. So I probably will stream, to be honest. So if anybody in the community is free and you want to come hang out in the chat, I'm not sure how long I'll be on or what time I will be on, but because I probably will sleep in or maybe wake up, go back to sleep because I don't sleep enough. But yeah, come hang out. And then Saturday is normal, probably about 12 p.m. Pacific ish.
Awesome. Tuesday night, Clint, you'll be doing something with Sully probably on
Yep.
the Switch
Playing Splatoon.
as usual.
Mhm.
Splatoon this week, so feel free to add Clint as a friend on Switch and
Mhm.
hop on in there and shoot paint at him.
Sounds
I guess
awesome,
that's what
right?
you do in
That's
Splatoon.
what you do. Yep.
And as always, we'll have our Dorksman game night on Friday. I think we'll be Ryan will be hosting that. We'll be doing some Jackbox games. So have your leftovers, grab a plate, and come hang out with us on Friday night. And that's usually at 7:30. 7:30.
7
o'clock.
8 o'clock.
7
Yeah,
Pacific.
7 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock my time. I'm sorry.
You'll get
7
it.
Pacific, right.
You'll get it right eventually.
I'll
man.
get it eventually. I'm just gonna keep guessing.
So,
7 o'clock Pacific. That's
also
for
want to
certain.
throw in that the Nerds Unite Network is doing some streaming this weekend to benefit the Extra Life, which of course goes to the Children's Miracle Network and to children's hospitals located in a number of areas. I think I'll end up. I know Ryan's going to be doing something. I don't know what
Yes.
time.
I
I'm
don't
also
know either
planning on
yet.
streaming for Dorksman. So please keep an eye on our social channels for a schedule with that. It's going to be with a whole bunch of different people, and I know they actually want to do, 24/7. So you might see one of us like 3 a.m. if you're awake. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
Yeah. So Extra Life, it's a great cause. Like we've said previously, if you are in a position to donate, please do. If not, that's okay. Awareness and spreading the word about what the Nerds Unite Network is doing is also very helpful and very, very much appreciated.
Amen.
So please do that if you can. Yeah. Anything else you guys got before we wrap it up? No. Dinner time. Joey's already like, it's just
Sorry,
his
it's still
ghost
standing
now.
here. I thought he'd be
Yeah.
gone by now.
Just
It's
a
just an
dust cloud.
outline. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Maybe-
Like when Homer finds out there's food at the craft services table.
Yeah. And so thanks again for everyone. Thank you for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Yeah. And with that, Arbor Day is fake.
Too much canned cranberry sauce gives Clint the turkey trots.
Word, homies.
Please, no gang signs.